Well, this camera's really awesome. You shoot a project I think the third week in the class on the Area 435. You do a silent film. It's a couple minutes long. Ours turned out not bad. I was the cam op on it in the first half because we split it up. On the first half of our shoot, I was the cam op, and in the second half, we rotated the camera people to give everyone a chance to do it. But it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It was actually the script that we did was me and a couple other people that came up with the story. So that was pretty cool. All the lab instructors are really cool. They know what they're talking about. Very knowledgeable about the film cameras and everything. They really help you out learning better composition and just framing and stuff, making a really good shot. You also get to shoot, I think it's your second week, you get an old school 16mm camera. You hand crank it, it's wound up. I think it's a Bell & Howell camera. They're really fun to shoot. That is on YouTube. I will put the link in the description to see that if you guys haven't seen that already. I believe it's on my other channel. Most of the labs in cinematography you have a quiz, and most of them are really easy. It's just stuff you just went over in that lab. And then you also have a final in the class for your lecture, and that was really easy. They pretty much just give you the answers. But you could also fail it pretty easily if you don't write your notes down and stuff. It's pretty much lets you use your notes. Good stuff to know. You don't want to cheat on it and stuff because then you don't know it. So you really need to know the information. It's very important stuff, especially if you want to be in the camera team, DP, directing, anything like that. You have a practical too that you have to do. Either a camera build up or you have to load a mag and fill out the mag report. I think my camera's flashing and stuff. It's kind of weird. But anyways, yeah. So since I was on camera team, I had to build the camera. It's just really easy. Just put the camera on the tripod, put the lens on, just matte box, all that stuff. Really simple. Or you had to load a magazine with film and then fill out the magazine report, which is just simple stuff. Very important stuff, but it's really easy to do. I absolutely love cinematography. I'm gonna say that again, just because I love camera stuff. That's what I'm really trying to do when I graduate. Oh, and if you don't remember, a while back I mentioned that I got a new camera. Just to recap it, I have a Canon 60D, and that's what I'm shooting on right now. And I'm actually shooting on a 28mm prime lens that was my mom's for an old film camera. It's a Takumar, actually. But I got the adapter for it. You can buy the adapters for the old Canon lenses, even Nikon and stuff, to fit on your new Canon or a new Nikon camera. And it's really cool because they look really good. And they're way more durable than the lenses now, especially the cheaper ones. And you can pick them up really cheap. You could find them on Craigslist and eBay and stuff, and even photo stores for $15–20 bucks for lenses that are really good. As long as you have the adapter for it, which I have for the 3 lenses that I have. I have a 28–50 and a 75–205. They're all really good. I love using them. Alright, the second class you take during month 13 is production design. And production design is learning the program called Vectorworks. You learn how to design a set. Program where you design a set, and so you draw out your walls and stuff, and it's a 3D. So once you build your walls, you can go to 3D mode and it'll bring the camera down, and you can rotate through to your set 3D. And then also you can even go to paint your walls. You can add in couches and tables and any other kind of props. You can make your own props. Then you can also put flooring in, carpet, anything you want, and you can put in your talent. You can put in people in different positions. You can maneuver them however you want. Then you can also put in cameras. You can put in a camera. You can choose what lens, choose what kind of camera you're shooting on, and that way you see what your framing could be like, and if it's going to work on that set. If your walls are going to be too short, and you're going to see over the ceiling, and you have to build your walls a little higher. So that was really cool. It was a good program to know. Unfortunately, though, Full Sail only gives you the student edition, and as soon as you graduate, your software will no longer work. You have to purchase it, and it's kind of expensive. And I probably won't buy it just because that's not something I'm trying to do, but it is a really cool program to mess around with. I still mess around with it every now and then. That's pretty much, you have labs, and in your lab they give you, it's huge packets of stuff, and it's all sets, and they just pretty much tell you to just copy this set and build it on your computer. And they really are strict on the detail. If you miss one little thing, that's a point off. And then your final for the class is you design a set for 16, which is the month after. So we had 4 scripts that got picked for 16. So you got to choose between those 4 scripts on what set you wanted to design. was thunder. It's about to rain. It always rains in Florida, almost every day. And it's almost like it's end of September, and it still rains almost every day. But anyways, I did one of the easier sets. It was pretty much just one set. The whole movie's gonna be shot in one set. So it was easy, but it was still kind of difficult because you only get a certain amount of room. You don't get a huge area because that's how big the soundstage is when you actually do build it. So because it was a bar. This whole movie takes place in a bar. So I designed this bar that I thought would work, and it turned out all right. I didn't get the best grade on it because I missed a few things. Like I said, I missed a few detail things. But it looked pretty good. But I ended up working on a different one, which is, again, it's another simple set. But I'll talk to you about 16 later because it's a different video. Remember to like it and message me and comment or anything if you guys have any questions about the school, Florida, apartments, anything. I'll help you out. Please don't bash on the school. Don't say you're wasting your money, because it's just don't. Because if you haven't been here, you don't know what it's like. Don't just base it on reviews. It's a great school for your money. Yeah, it does seem expensive, but it's definitely worth it. You get to use, like the camera I'm using right now is $250,000, and I get to mess around with it almost every day. And we get to shoot on it. In like 2 weeks I get to start shooting on it. And it's really expensive equipment that you get to use, and you don't get to just go on a set and let me just mess around with this camera for a while. You're paying for, you know, good equipment to use. Like back in HD, those cameras were $200,000 a piece, and we had 3 of them, and we had another 2 cameras that were $70,000 a piece. So it's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of people who are going to help you get jobs when you're done too, when you graduate. That's the biggest thing, is networking out here. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my other videos on Hoagie Productions, which is going to be a link in the description also. Thanks guys, bye.